Okay, dear students, we are going to finish chapter 1 because we have to refine one of the mesh because where it's bending we have high stresses there, but they are not as high as they should be. So we're opening the hypermesh desktop. The reason is it's like our coarse mesh is working like a filter for the high values. Now we are selecting OptiStruct file, open model, we open our model, and the first thing we are going to do is we are deleting load, this guy here, we delete the force, and then we make a left mouse button and shift, and then we select all these constraints and delete them. And now we are changing to elements and delete the element. Now if we refine now our model, we don't have anything still connected with it. It's very important because otherwise you have a different numbering and your RBE3 is identified by the numbering of the nodes. So we are going now to return and we press F12 and we go from size and bias, select surface deviation. We choose element size of 5, a growth rate of 0.1 and a minimum element size of 0.3. And we are going to this refine button here. Before we have to identify here that we want to have quads. Sometimes everything is predefined, depends how you have been exiting the last thing you did. So we are going to this guy and we assign our 0.3 mesh size there. We're going back and we have to select, either we can select all surfaces because we have just one surface available, and we type mesh. So before it was about a 5mm mesh size and now we have 0.1mm mesh size and we have a growth rate of 0.1. So this is 0.3, you see it already. So in this size is 0.4, 0.5, 6, so it's growing and getting bigger. We're going to return. Now we want to have constraints in. So what we are going to do, we have our load collectors, we make our constraint our current, and then we are going to boundary condition, create constraint nodes, and we can do it by window. So we click around this hole and select them. All are selected, all degree of freedom, and done. So what about this guy? We have first to generate our RBE3, so it's mesh create 1D elements RBE3. So we do the same, we put our shift, oops, what you saw now, by window was a different selection method, but I will explain it later. So you put round, put on create, and you have your RBE3. Okay, now let's go to the force. We generate the force. Now we already see it's on the RBE3. It's fine where it's generated. Let's see whether. Okay, do you see? Our mesh was is in a different collector. So we organize it in a different way. So we get a tool and we are going to organize and we are selecting on this kind. We move them to 2D mesh, move Then we take this guy here, the element, go to RB3, move, fine. Everything now is fine. We are putting this the load to the load collector, and we are selecting create force, select the middle of our RB3, still the right values in, put on create, and we have our load again. Now we hope everything is fine. We just check our model. We are going through component, property, material, everything is linked. So we are ready to go. We are going to analyze this, OptiStruct, and here to OptiStruct, and we save it. And the solver is ready, it's doing it, and we show our results. And you see already that our tension is already higher. I just show you very quick our stresses, and you see still much higher value at this corner here on this edge. I'm going to have simple averaging. Here I also have to put apply, and it's getting smoother. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this one. We will follow up with chapter 2 soon.